brand new tattoo on me. So
Oh, that's right. You told me you had a brand new tattoo.
yeah.
I forgot that. I meant to ask you to see it when I saw you.
Well, it's basically I gotta rotate but it's a 70 times 7.
Of course, it's 70 times
Yeah.
7.
And then
Do you?
on the other side, it's there's no I in team, but we stuffed an I in there.
That's awesome.
So I literally have that
So,
beef that they talked about on the book.
question.
Yeah.
Question. Do you know why the song is called 70 times 7?
It's a biblical quote.
Reference. It is because
Yep.
it's in the Bible. Basically, forgiveness, and 777 being the number of completion, and then the song's all about basically not forgiving.
Yeah. Yeah, it sure is.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think it was like he said something where it's like, how do I forgive my brother? Like, am I supposed to forgive my brother 7 times? And he's like, no,
Yeah.
you must, like, it must be 7 times 70 or 70 times 7. Hey, yo, what's up, Sasha? Okay.
But yeah, that is exactly correct, Ron. But yeah, but no, it's it's always fun because I always like when I first heard that song, like I really liked it, but I was like, wonder why it's 70 times 7. And it wasn't until they did The Devil and God Will Rage Inside Me, I'm like, okay, it is a biblical reference because that whole album is basically a religious allegory.
God,
I hate that
so
he's a
good.
piece of shit. I hate that he's a piece of shit.
Same. Yeah,
I must admit though, I'm glad I saw them live before I found out he was a piece of shit.
See, I wish I did.
Yeah, because now, like, you're like, if they come to your town, you're like, oh, I want to, but
no, I can't. Just can't do it.
Skeezy people in rock bands, man.
Yeah, good shit.
Okay, I have absolutely nothing to talk about other than like a few headlines. How about you guys?
I have my quick minute, and other than that, like, just plan on shitting on the Riyadh
TKO?
choice.
Yeah, like obviously WrestleMania 43, TKO's business decisions, all of that, and I guess we'll talk about the double header pay-per-views coming this weekend.
Yeah,
look, we can absolutely spend half of the podcast crapping on the Riyadh decision because
I mean, you know, I'm going to.
I'm here for it because even as the resident WWE guy, I can tell that this was not a WWE led decision. This was a WWE forced position.
Yeah,
and it's very clear who the lead is on this.
Oh,
so now I can give it all the garbage talk ever because it's like back in the day, it would have been like, wow, what is Vince thinking? Now it's like, man, what is whoever runs TKO thinking?
Ari Emanuel, yes. I think, yeah.
He's thinking that he wants all the money.
Like, that's not right.
So I have quite a few. I mean, I'm sure like we have enough gas in the tank just on ripping on them and talking about them, and not just Mania 4. We'll get into it. I was just wondering if anyone else had anything else other than that, because that's about all I got.
Yeah, Riyadh doubleheader, the All Out Fallout, or not All Out Fallout, World's End.
Oh yeah, that's right. I saw a picture, and that's about all I know about World's End. I'm like, I know Finn Balor once again fought an iguana, and I know that Dom is now Double Dirty Dom.
I love.
Okay, Worlds Collide. Oh, yeah. I was like, World's End was AEW.
I said Worlds, and yeah.
No. You're good. You're Gucci. You're good. You're Gucci. You're good.
Desperately trying not to just say the Mexican one. Like that was my one thing I was trying to make sure to not say.
The Mexican one.
All my brain kept doing was chunking to all the wrong things. It was like World's End, we're All Out, A, B, C. No, there's only one. Like I could not just put the sequence together.
I will say before we start.
Yep.
Does anyone know my reference?
Team Pup and Suds.
Yeah.
No. I don't like this game we're playing lately. Where we're like, who can
No. Now you know that we don't bring anything to the table when.
Oh, I know. You should. No, that's what's funny is I'm like, they will bring.
Except Jake's is relevant. Jake's, I will say,
well, no,
10% relevant.
It's just like
I try to make mine somewhat relevant if I can.
I just had this idea in my head that like they're thinking about ways to be relevant. They're thinking about ways to talk about what's in the podcast. Man, they sure are taking a long time to get in. Let's see. They were probably thinking really hard about what to talk about on the podcast. And no, it's coming up with your weird headlines.
You don't know it?
I don't.
I'll give you a hint. It's a movie.
I'm blanking. What is it?
It's a rollerblading movie.
Rollerblade movie. Is it one from the 90s?
Yeah.
Is it what's the name of that freaking movie? It's on the tip of my tongue. I hate you, Ron. I hate you. I now know your pain.
Sorry, I'm reading like all the top tier headlines right now. Like LimeWire has acquired the rights to Fire Festival.
Oh,
wait,
cool.
What?
LimeWire still exists?
That was my first of all, LimeWire still exists. Second of all, the rights to Fire Festival were up for grabs.
Wait. Is it a Disney movie?
Yes, it is.
Oh, it's I know I'm probably saying Rink or Brink.
Brink.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's better than my answer because I was trying to think.
I was thinking of the rollerblade movie.
ATL?
That came out in theaters. No, that came ATL. They came out in theaters in the 90s. That was like it wasn't Rollerball, but it was something like that. And I was like, no, that's not it. It's something like a kids movie.
Yeah, Team Pup and Studs with Eric Von Detten.
I was sitting here trying to go like, did Air Bud ever do a rollerblading movie?
That would be cool.
And the other funny thing I heard was the Borderlands 4 boss, Randy Pitchford, is now saying that players are to blame for the game's poor performance.
I have been watching a couple of those streams, and there doesn't look like there's anything wrong with them.
Well, what they're saying is that like people have brought up how like performance, like the game's literal performance has been lacking. There's been lots of bugs and problems, and so they've submitted reports. And so now Randy Pitchford is trying to say that all the performance criticisms that he's asserting that these issues only affect a minority of players, and that PC gamers should, quote, accept the reality that some aged machines aren't cut out for a premium game like Borderlands 4. It's like, all right, buddy, let's wind it back. You're on Borderlands 4. Let's not go around saying premium game. If you were GTA 6, yeah, premium game. But Borderlands 4, dial it back. So I don't know. As a game designer, it's just so crazy watching the literal death of a game studio before your very eyes. You're like, oh, Borderlands 4. Everyone's gonna love that game because everyone loves the Borderlands series. And then Randy Pitchford has decided to speak and ruined it.
Yep. Love that. He's like modern day Peter Molyneux.
He's like, yeah. Or if Elon Musk wasn't awful and made games.
Right.
Anyway, we're rolling. Whoever's doing the intro. Because I was last week. So it's one of you.
You or me, Ron. I don't care.
I'll tackle it.
Okay. Go ahead, buddy.
All right. Cool. Pee Pee Poo Poo Quick Pop Podcast.
Step in the rain, feel the roar of the crowd. The quick pop boys, they're screaming loud. Ace is the face of the place, no doubt. Ron so strange makes for weirdness count. Jake's in the corner, grinning like a sin. One simple truth, Jake Coley wins. Quick pop podcast, feel the steel. Wrestling chaos, it's all too real. Step on the mat, take your stance. Ace, Mon, Jake, this is your chance.
Hey everyone, this is the Quick Pop Podcast. Pee poo poo poo. What's going on, y'all? Welcome to the business where we're doing number ones and number twos. So you could say Quick Pop is on the ones and twos this evening. Hi, I am Raunchy, and with me I have the hosts, the most hosts that are not ghosts. So a toast to these hosts that are not ghosts. It's Ace and Jake. Yo, what's up, y'all?
Hi, I'm Jake. I'm number 1. That's AC's number 2. Raunchy's number 3.
It's where it's at the same time, also coming out of your mouth.
Yeah. What? Wait, what was the mouth fart? Ron,
it's also coming out of your mouth.
Hey, Ron, if it was
having
to come
like
out
the
of your mouth,
norovirus.
hey, Ron. If you had Hey, Ron, if you had the norovirus, do you think you could get well in 60 seconds?
This is the Quick Pop Quick Minute. This is the Quick Pop Quick Minute. Welcome to the Quick Pop Quick Minute. I'm your one and only host of this wrestling report within a wrestling podcast, Raunchy. Quick Pop Quick Minute allows us to get up to date with the new wrestling news, so we may or may not cover it on the show. So let's ring that bell and take it home. WWE wrestler Cody Rhodes has earned praise on the set of upcoming Street Fighter movie where he plays Guile, and reportedly recommended New Japan Pro Wrestling star Hiroki Goto for the role of E Honda. Alongside Roman Reigns as Akuma, this film's wrestler-heavy cast will hit IMAX theaters on October 16th, 2026, while Rhodes also prepares to face Drew McIntyre at this weekend's WrestlePalooza PLE. AEW's Eddie Kingston will make his long-awaited return at AEW All Out on September 20th, where he's set to face Big Bill in their first ever singles clash. AEW announced his comeback ahead of time to maximize hype and viewership, especially with WWE's WrestlePalooza airing later the same day. TNA's Matt Hardy weighed in on WWE's rising ticket prices, saying that Vince McMahon used to focus on family accessibility, while TKO is more profit-driven. On his podcast, Hardy recalled the WWE's late 90s boom period and noted that despite higher prices today, the company is still selling out events, even though he wonders how long that could last. Finally, WWE wrestler Andrade's WWE release shocked fans after his SummerSlam ladder match, but reports suggest it wasn't his decision. According to Dave Meltzer, Ace's number 2 friend, Zack Sabre Jr., Andrade was sent home from a recent TV shoot over a disciplinary issue, not related to drugs, not related to alcohol, not related to his split with Charlotte Flair, and many within the WWE believed at the time he was finished with the company. And that just so happens to be the 1, 2, 3 on the Quick Pop Quick Minute. Yeah, we're breaking walls here, gentlemen.
I'm proud of you.
Why?
Why not, Ron? This needs to turn into the podcast of positivity. I'm proud of you, Ron. You did a great quick minute. Ace, I'm proud of you for all those sound effects and button doodads you push and producing and all that. Yeah, that one. I'm proud of you when you're racist towards Ron. I'm proud of you for that. I'm proud that you are openly racist towards Ron on this podcast. And you act like no one, one's going to dox you.
No. Let me tell you a true story. So, okay, and I need to let everyone know. So, it is no secret we have a fantasy football league that we're all a part of, and Ace for some reason, Ace always does this. He always plays the nice, kind. He's baby facing in front of everyone. Wait till you see like what's in the DMs where he's like, you should You should have expletive deleted, played Jared Goff, you little sack of expletive deleted, you're expletive deleted, clown shoes. Like, and I'm like, man, how was I supposed to? I mean, I guess I should have known that Jared Goff was going to go off against the Chicago defense. And I mean, but it's Lamar Jackson playing against the Browns. Browns, they have a good D, but Lamar usually plays really well against division rivals. And he's like, well, maybe you should have expletive deleted, thought about that, you sack of expletive deleted, your clown shoes.
No.
For what?
But also,
Which part? Hey, so you said you said that, but you were not making fun of him for not putting in the guy. You were just saying this in general.
no, that's the problem. It's reversed. I was straight up. I think my message, I'm looking here. I'll pull receipts. Was specifically. So do you want to talk about how you should have played Goff?
Yeah, that's what he said.
Yeah.
He said you want to talk about how, and he's taking out all the curse words because little does everyone know, Ace in private,
You know what?
he's got a big old potty mouth.
Dude,
You
yeah,
know what?
a dumpster trout on him. Man.
He's like the sailor scouting it.
No, you know what? F this noise.
Oh dang! Oh, he brought the receipts.
Okay, for anyone,
He brought the receipts.
Ace is
I ain't messing
literally
around.
pulling
Get
up
outta
the
here.
conversation.
You
But by
shall
the
not
way,
impugn.
I'll just let everyone know, being an impartial person, it looked very AI generated to me. It looked like things may have been
No.
redacted.
Hold on. What did that look like, Jake? What did that look like? What program was that?
Oh yeah, Jake.
Yeah,
What
Jake,
program was that?
It was Discord.
Oh, yeah?
Jake,
You know what
where are
it
you at? Where are you at? You should have been a witness to this. Where are
We
you
could've
at?
been
Where you
expletive
been?
too.
Where you been?
In my defense, Ace was there, so Ace can claim this. I've been very busy this week. It was my son's second birthday this weekend. Ace, you were there. His
Good
birthday was
time,
on Sunday. His
real
party
time.
was
How much can he bench?
Saturday.
How much can he
Eating.
bench?
How much can he
Hold on. Don't
Bro,
joke
that-
about that
that-
because this
that
kid's
bitch
a little bit of
is
a bully.
Yeah, no. How much can he bench?
Cheese It box.
I said a Cheez-It box.
Cheese It box.
Um,
Give him 2 Cheese It boxes.
sir,
Come on. What about
Oh.
a Cheez-It box that has 2 bags inside?
I'm not.
He
I'm
would
gonna just
he
be
would
honest.
chunk that at you.
He probably actually could because Jonah is an adorable little boy.
Yes.
Love him to death.
Yes.
Little bit of a bully.
He was no. Here's the thing. He was that day. He was that day. He hasn't been like that before. The
Like,
last
he
time.
sit on
he hung
people
with,
to assert
Evie.
dominance.
He
last
spit
one-
on people.
No, sit,
thing.
sit. He'll back up.
Oh, you're talking about that. No. That is literally how he shows he loves you, because
He
like,
spits on you.
No, sit. Like
no,
sit.
Oh,
not spit, Ron. My son is not going around spitting on people.
He will roll up to you.
Daddy says this is how I'm supposed to tell you I love you.
Okay. Wait. I just want you to know that as I was doing this, my wife just walked in the room and heard what you said, and I was like, "No, he's not spitting on people to show him he loves you." And my wife just whispers to me, "I mean, he probably would, though."
Probably would.
But no, like my son totally. Okay, Ace, you're in here for this, so I'll explain this to you. So my son. He backs up and basically like leans like on your leg, and that's kind of like, hey, we're cool, right?
Uh-huh.
But the problem is he was with adults for so long before we sent him to daycare that he doesn't realize that other kids his size can't handle his weight. So
Or are
he'll
in
walk
on
up
it.
to other kids and just lean on them, and the other kids like falling over, and he's just looking like, what? I was trying to say
we got
hello.
problems. We got
It's
problems.
shocking other kids aren't in on it.
So what's funny?
Oh, my God.
What's funny, Ace? Last year, when Chris and Laura's son Grayson was like 8 months old, he, like or less, he walks over to the little carrier he's in, and it's like playing with like the little like how you have the mobiles and the carriers are on that hang down stuff. He's sitting there like swatting at that with Grayson, and they're just playing. They're playing, and next thing I know, Jonah's turning around and trying to sit on Grayson because he was like, "Oh, I like you. We're playing together, fun." And he's literally trying to sit on like a newborn child, thinking that this is like no. And we're all like, "Don't do it, don't do it." And he's looking at us like, "What? What? I need him to know we're cool. This is how he knows."
Yeah.
Hell yeah, brother. So
No, that's
me
what he
me
does.
telling you 2-3 years ago that I hope you have a masculine child.
Yes.
It's now kind of backfired a little bit.
Oh, it's backfired a lot of it.
Well,
Oh.
he also definitely has only child syndrome, which is good
Yeah.
and bad. Because like for example, I'm sitting there playing with Gabriel bouncing the balloon back and forth. Jonah does not care. His mission is to collect all the balloons.
Yeah.
And if you
Yep.
do not give it to him, you are impeding on his mission. And so we're
Oh,
just trying to have a
gosh.
good time. And I was like, "Hey, Jonah, do you want to play?" He just reaches up, grabs the balloon, and just walks off. And his grandmother's like, eh, eh.
The reason is because he was taking all the balloons to put them in his crib. He wasn't even going to play with them. He was just
Yeah,
rounding
he was
them up.
just straight up hoarding.
Dang.
I'm talking all this
your
smack
kid
about Jonah.
is like
Jonah is
a
very cute
bully.
and adorable, and like he is quintessential. Like the best way I could describe Jonah is if you like had the general idea of like what a like young boy, like a 2-year-old boy looks like. Like Jonah is not like neutral, but just like the perfect poster child for like 2-year-old boy.
Thank you.
The
Dang,
haircut, the
he's
demeanor, the
gonna-
walking around, I haven't seen you in 1 month, so I'm unsure of you.
Yeah, no, yeah, definitely.
So he's become like a little buff baby.
Jonah's
Oh, yeah, he
social
buff
battery.
a
Jonah's
buff
social
baby.
battery is like this, and if you miss the window, then you have to start all over.
Yes, no, that's 100%.
Heck.
Because he
That's
just started
so
going to daycare,
cool.
so he's just getting more social now.
Hey, Jonah, do you remember me? I was here watching wrestling, and no.
Nope.
That's so cool.
But if you sing him a song, then he'll love you. So
That is true.
So what are we singing? Are we singing like Harley Cameron or
No,
are we
it's
singing...
clearly he's singing "This Is the Price You Pay for Loss of Control."
I don't know if we can sing that.
Just hit him with some retro.
Yeah. give him a little bit of that mbop. Which have
I
you,
don't know what's Oomba.
dude?
I
I
didn't know he'd be a
forgot.
Young Buck fan.
I forgot how depressing those lyrics are to that song. I legitimately forgot. Like it's about like just like losing someone and them forgetting who you are and everything. And it's like, dude, this is such a nice little jam, and you're gonna pull all of that. Like
There's so many songs that they put such happy music on that when you dig into the lyrics, you're like, oh, this is sad as hell.
Yeah. And Mbop is one of them. Out of
Mbop,
all,
yeah, you never would have thought Mbop is one of them.
yeah, Mbop, like I know Yearbook is one of them, but
Yeah.
Mbop, like Mbop, you don't even listen to the lyrics. You just go,
You just jam.
yeah, you just bob your head and just you keep going at it with the
Mbop is
Mbop.
one of those songs you mumble through. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
That's exactly what it is. You just mumble until it gets to the part you know.
Right? Ah, that's so wild. That's so
Stop.
wild.
Stop.
Jake, did you end up winning this week, or
I did
because
not.
I can tell you I lost.
So I lost, and I am very, very upset at myself. So I told you last week we were talking. We'll get to wrestling. We promise, guys. That I needed a tight end. I got my tight end,
Yeah.
and then I forgot to switch my new tight end to start with my old.
Oh.
My old tight end got me like 1.8 points. My new tight end got me like 11.50, and I lost by 2 points.
Oh.
So if I would have put the new tight end that I got in the waiver wire, I would have won.
Yeah.
Little bitter. Little bitter.
Yeah, no, that's a big sting. No,
I
Ace
did- I
knows
did
how
learn
I
this week.
feel.
I
What?
did learn from this week that apparently I have a murder's row of running backs. I
Oh,
just
yeah.
need to get my all my running backs were like 20, 30, and 40 points, like starting and bench. But my wide receivers, however, were like, hey, we catch sometimes.
Yeah. No, apparently I have like my QB, my running back, and my wide receiver. All my best ones were on my bench apparently this week against Ace. But here was the thing
That
that I
happened.
think Ace like gives me, like he's like, I'm reveling in this win. I lost because of the Texans. And I
Wow.
was
Not gonna
rooting
lie.
for it, like
Got right to the end of the wire, and I was like, "Oh, what's the game that's going to decide this? Oh, the Texans game. Hey, Ron, how do you feel about the Texans playing
and I think I said pee pee poo poo.
something like that?"
Yeah. No, getting me I will I just wish that either I had won my week or the Texans had won on Monday Night Football. The fact that I didn't get any of those kind of chafes my thighs. So I don't I hate football this week, to bring it back to Seth Rollins. I hate football.
You know what else the wrestling world hates? Do we want to get
Football.
into it, boys? Do we want to get into it?
Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Let's go. It's time. Let's go.
Well, first, I guess we're going to hit the news that no one can escape this week. This week, or to be more exact, last Friday, WWE held a press conference where WWE, or let's be honest here, TKO announced that WrestleMania 43, we are announcing its location way ahead of schedule. And not only are we announcing its location way ahead of schedule, its location is far, far away, not in a galaxy far, far away, but in a country far, far away. In a
Oh, is it London? Oh, is it London? London
Dude.
deserves a Royal Rumble.
It does.
Like
It-
I would not be upset if London got a Royal, not a Royal Rumble, a WrestleMania.
you know, London can get a Royal Rumble. London can get a WrestleMania. London can get its second ever SummerSlam too. But it's not London, Ron. No, it's a Royal Kingdom, not London.
It's a Canada.
No.
The Royal Parliament. Does Canada have a Royal Parliament? They have a
I
Prime
don't
Minister,
know.
but is it Canada? Oh my gosh,
No.
Canada's getting a WrestleMania?
No, they're not. No, they're not. No, they're not.
Oh, what?
It's Saudi Arabia.
Fuck.
We
Yeah, no,
tried.
that's 100%. That's correct. Timestamp that, Ace, and that timestamp is correct.
Yep. We're allowing that one. And if you have any
Yes.
problems, reach out to support@wwe.com.
Well, Ace, let me make you better. If you have a problem with that, reach out to sportwwe.com and go fuck yourself. Listen, I understand some people feel the way I do about Saudi. I have not watched a Saudi show since they've been to Saudi. I understand some people don't have a problem with that at all, right? So for some people, this is just a, oh man, shucks, I watch WrestleMania on wherever they'll be showing it, ESPN now. I'll watch it anyway. It just sucks that it's not, even in a place I could drive to. But Vegas is not a place I could drive to, so it's the same difference, blah, blah, blah. This is my problem with it, and it's an overarching problem with TKO. And that is that they are putting profit above people. And I don't mean the talent. I mean us, the fans. And it isn't that it's in another country. Like Ron said, we've had WrestleMania in Canada. London deserves a WrestleMania. I understand that there are some people out there that would say, hey, WrestleMania is a very American thing. Yeah, Canada's there, but it's attached to us, taking it overseas. I'm not even saying that that's my problem. My problem is TKO has promised Indianapolis that they signed a deal with Indianapolis, a 3-year deal for 3 shows. We are now on year 3, and they've gotten one of those shows. They got a Rumble. Indianapolis has not gotten a SummerSlam or a WrestleMania yet. And they were supposed to have one of those shows every year for 3 years. That's bullshit.
That's why we're getting WrestlePalooza
exactly
this weekend.
Exactly. But and then New Orleans was supposed to have WrestleMania this upcoming year. We're back to Las Vegas. Why? Because Las Vegas screamed, and they know TKO very well from MMA, and said, hey, we'll just throw more money at you. Don't do it there. Do it back here, because we're losing money because of, no one wants to come to America to go to Vegas because, let's just say it, I'm not going to get political, but tariffs. So now that's an issue. And now you're announcing Saudi, which Saudi did offer them a buttload of money. I get that. It was $250 million to bring WrestleMania there. And most cities weren't going to pay that. I understand that. What I am saying is, when you go from, okay, we have it in Vegas. Now we're going to have it in New Orleans. No, we're not. We're going to have it in Vegas. And then the next year it's like, oh, and now we're going to Saudi. You are setting a precedent that it's like our word means nothing. And whether we tell your city you're getting Mania or not, we will cut bait and run the second someone offers us more money. And if like New Orleans is within driving distance of me and Ace, well, technically you too, Ron.
Me. Yeah.
So like we could have, if we wanted to, if we had the money, go to WrestleMania. Now there's no way we can, right? And I don't mean that as I'm pouting and murmur, but anyone that lived in New Orleans or that area, that they announced it, they had assembled, they had everything. That sucks that now they're like, oh, it's going back to Vegas. I was going to go to WrestleMania. Now I can't. Oh, now it's going to Saudi. Now I can't again. Like, it isn't just a bad business decision. It's a bad business decision that basically tells your fans, I don't care about you. Give me your money and shut up. I'll let y'all talk for a little bit because I could keep going on.
That pretty much nailed it. Like, so a lot of talk has been about like I remember back in Vince McMahon's day, it was about the fans and the family. And like you could always make the argument of like, yeah, but do we really want to go back to the Vince McMahon days? But like in this particular scenario, yeah.
Agreed.
I think here was one discussion that that I had with my partner about this, is that it's a lot more expensive for families to even try to go out to the WWE shows. They're nixing the possibly one of the most profitable margins is like children. You get the children there, you get the toys, you get the merchandising deals, you got the t-shirts, you got the action figures, you got every single aspect of those. And with all that added, that should equal to a very, very sizable portion of profit for the WWE. But with TKO, I think they're looking at it as like the UFC. They're gonna make their money with or without you, and that's pretty much it. Another thing that we had talked about was that because these families are not going to these shows, AEW's offering as low as $20 for a seat.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, 2 pay-per-views.
They're gonna go to those shows, which, given our experience at an AEW pay-per-view, children should not be at some of those shows.
Look, maybe go to a regular one, but like screen the pay-per-view before you go.
Yeah.
Screen
let them know that there's no like Texas death matches or anything like that.
Yeah, but no, Ron is correct because, like you were saying, you were talking to your partner. I was talking to my wife about this, and so if we are going to dig deeper than just Saudi and TKO, right? I feel TKO. Who runs TKO again? What's his name?
Ari Emanuel.
Ari Emanuel. I think is so money driven, which I'm not saying you shouldn't be. Obviously, if you're running a company, you're trying to turn a profit, you have board members and you have shareholders that you have to make money for, right? So I get it. But I think they fundamentally do not understand what wrestling is. And the reason I say that is because, Ron, you brought up the families and the kids, right?
Yeah.
Wrestling is cyclical. It goes in cycles. We've seen it. You had the new generation era that was like all these wacky characters. Then you had the attitude era that was gritty, more adult. Then you had ruthless aggression, which was kind of a mixture of those two. Then you had the PG era that they like went back to kids. Now you have whatever this new era will be called, right? Mm-hmm. It goes in cycles. But there is one thing that you always hit in every cycle. Kids. Sooner or later, the adults phase out, they get too old, it's not cool anymore, and then you have to gear to kids so you can get them when they're young so that they'll be the next generation that, okay, they liked it when they were little and then they liked it when they were teens and 20s and like sooner or later you have to get the younger generation. And I don't think that they think that, because I think they're like, oh, we can do this like UFC. This isn't UFC. This isn't UFC. The second fundamental thing that I think they're messing up, so WrestlePalooza is coming up this weekend. TKO has said that with this merger with, well, not merger, but with them going to ESPN, they want to make this thing a big deal because it's the jump on point, right? Well, they've also said now they want WrestlePalooza to be one of the big ones. They want it to be a WrestleMania, SummerSlam, WrestlePalooza. They want it to be that big of an event. Okay, guys, we have Royal Rumble in January, one of your big ones, right? WrestleMania in April, one of your big ones. SummerSlam in July, one of your big ones. WrestlePalooza in September, one of your big ones. War Games in November, one of your big ones. You have too many big ones. This isn't UFC. UFC tomorrow they can be like, oh, Conor McGregor versus Jim Gaffigan in a brawl, and like, yeah, see, look at Ron's face. Ron's excited about this match, right? That match just excited Ron. But here's the thing: yes, you can put up matches, and yes, that will make people go. Storylines is what sells wrestling. When you're not giving between each of your quote unquote big ones, you're not giving that much time between them. You have no time for storylines to build. Therefore, it's then taking the shine off every quote unquote big event. I think fundamentally they don't understand what wrestling is, and they're just like, charge a lot of money, get your best people to wrestle on a card, and we're good.
Yeah. Couldn't have said it better.
I think the part that I don't like, though, is we've pushed all this effort into trying to be the place where women's wrestling is really shining. And with this move, with this, change, with this, it sets a dangerous precedent that, I mean, what's stopping them from being like, all right, cool, now next year it's Vegas, or next year it's just Riyadh again. And well, we already did the Royal Rumble in Riyadh. Let's just keep doing the Royal Rumble in Riyadh. And SummerSlam is our other big one, so it'd be really cool if we could also get that in Riyadh. And at a certain point, then you start realizing, like, oh, we don't see as many women anymore because they're not willing to let the women wrestle as long or give them the time at Riyadh because of how they feel about things. So, like, we can pretty much go ahead and guarantee that there will probably not be a women's main event at Riyadh for 43 or whatever.
Right.
No, that's not going to happen. it was funny because when Vince was going to sell the company, one of the first rumors was that Saudi was going to buy it. And everyone's like, no, don't do that. No, we don't want you, but not that. And now TKO has it. But TKO, I feel, is so in bed with Saudi Arabia that Saudi Arabia might as well have bought it. Because here's the thing. There have been rumors, and some of them have been squashed. So I'm once again saying it is. Oh, God. Sorry. Technical difficulties. Almost died. But so
is he walking around right now?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, I'm not. I'm sitting here and something just fell and almost fell on me.
I'm just picturing you like you're just walking back and forth with your laptop, just ranting in your little. Yeah.
Ron, whatever you want to imagine, that is what is happening. Yes.
Oh, he's naked.
Ron, what am I wearing? Oh, nothing. I'm wearing nothing. Okay, so let's let Tom. Before I go back, Tom, this is more fun for me. Ron, okay, so I am. Am I in a room or am I just like in?
Oh, you're
in
in
the
a room. You're
I'm
in a room.
Okay. Like, I'm in a room.
You're in
holding
your
a laptop.
office space. Yeah.
I'm in a room holding a laptop, stark naked,
Buck naked.
Hey, buck naked, just pacing back and forth, yelling about wrestling.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the image.
Okay. Everyone, you can thank Ron for that.
Sear it.
You can thank Ron for that image.
Sear it. You give it a nice, good sear.
Anyway, before I was almost
flip.
died, and then my death became a bit we just did. What was I saying? Oh yeah. Well, one. Ace, you were bringing up the women. Did y'all see the look on the women's face at that press conference?
If you're talking about Liv looking like she was just stoned,
and Bianca, like as she was talking, she was like, "I am faking every bit of the smile." Mm-hmm. Like none of them looked happy. But no, that's what I was going to say. Is there are rumors that kind of how if you remember the first Saudi show. The Prince basically was like, hey, here's an empty checkbook. I want Shawn Michaels and Undertaker. And there's rumors already that he's like, cool, here's a checkbook, call Stone Cold. Here's a checkbook, call The Rock. Call Shawn Michaels again to come back out of retirement. Call Undertaker. And I have to be honest, I'm a huge Shawn Michaels fan. He doesn't need to wrestle again.
No more. No more.
You may be a huge Taker fan. I think you would admit we don't need to see him another time. No Austin came back, and it was awesome to wrestle Kevin Owens. Let him leave on being able to come back that many years removed and have a fun brawl of a match, right? If you want those people to be at WrestleMania and maybe they do a fun spot, sure, fine. They would have done that anyway, right? Don't make half your card be like these old guys out of their prime that will struggle in a match versus a new guy that has to carry them. That's not going to be a fun card.
It's dangerous nostalgia.
It's Ron. Yes, it is dangerous nostalgia. That is the perfect word for it.
I don't want to see any of them wrestle again. The only one that I'd be on the fence on was Austin, but I think, like we said, he had basically one of the most brilliant last matches that he's had. So just actually leave that.
In my opinion, the only person out of the list I just named that I'm like, okay, is The Rock. And the only reason is we just saw him wrestle a tag match recently, and it was successful. He didn't look bad at all.
No,
they were trying to lead to either him Cody or him Roman. So if you want to have that match in Saudi, it makes as long as The Rock's down for it, it makes sense because all storylines were leading to. Well, as long as he doesn't want to do more movies.
Cody Rock or Cody Roman or Rock Roman. Yeah. Yeah.
Which makes, like I said, makes perfect sense. So if you want to pay too much money and have The Rock wrestle, I get it. He isn't so far past his prime. You already have a loose string there that you want to tie up, fine. Everyone else, just have them do a spot and shut up.
Yep. I don't like this blank check nonsense either, because that's when we start getting bad shows. Like the first string of Saudi shows were horrible. They were terrible. They were legitimately glorified house shows. They weren't even like Raw or SmackDown caliber.
Yeah,
and eventually that changed, where they were actually some of the best shows for a couple years for some weird and wild reason. But the whole blank check nonsense is going to completely, it's going to shit the bed. Let's call it what it is. It's going to shit the bed.
I mean, and I do want to keep stating, this is just a rumor. No one knows that he is doing this, but the word is that they are trying at least to potentially pay to help book WrestleMania.
Oh, but I believe it though, because I mean, if they're so money hungry from like the first portion of this whole business when they first got into bed with Saudi Arabia, it's not going to stop. They're just going to throw more and more money at it.
It's one of those.
That's why we're getting WrestleMania in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, it's one of those things like anything else. There is enough of a track record to prove that they have done it before. And now there are whispers that they're trying to do it again. Okay, I'm not saying it is happening, but why would I not believe that they're trying to?
Right. Yeah. I got nothing more to say about Saudi Arabia. I'm disappointed.
It's just, you cannot be blind to think that people enjoy the Saudi shows. Like, it's a show that, and I know that they're trying to expand the international market and everything, but let's be perfectly frank and honest. The WWE is an American-based entertainment company. Their primary demographic are people that can physically attend shows or will watch the shows and do basically every interaction possible with the shows. They're trying to dip into the international market, which is good. It's smart. But there's a reason that, let's say, 80% of all the stops that they make on a given year's tour of arenas are in America. So to then say, what if we took our literal biggest event and made it unattendable by 70 to 80% of our primary demographic, and also because it's going to be in Riyadh, be midday for 2 nights. So it'll have to be like 10 a.m. and you'll start watching WrestleMania.
Oh yeah, no female fans.
Oh yeah, that too.
Oh yeah.
So it's like, what are you gonna do? Why would you do this knowing good and well? You cannot sit here and act like, what? Why are people upset with this? I don't understand why people would be upset that we're taking the literal biggest event that wrestling fans in the WWE look forward to each year and saying, hey, you know how you previously would like have to war with yourself about whether you're going to WrestleMania or not because it's going to be expensive, this and that other. What if we added a literal whole extra hoop for you to have to jump through?
So if I would play devil's advocate, I think what their mindset would be is this. Oh, Saudi Arabia's offering us so much money, we can't say no. So let's take it to Saudi Arabia. Then it'll go in Saudi Arabia. We'll get our big payday. Awesome. And then in 2028, come back to America. And now it was the first time you've gone more than a year without a WrestleMania. Everyone's going to bum rush that WrestleMania and just, sell it out completely. That would be, if I am in their money hungry world, I guess that's what I would be thinking, is you would take the hit that people are going to be upset now, but then hope that whenever then you announce WrestleMania in, let's say, New Orleans, then everyone's super excited. It's in the spot it was supposed to be in. You know, you're back in America. Everyone, let's go to WrestleMania. No one here could go last year, but now we all, we can go this year. That would be the gamble I would say that they are taking.
I think the devil's advocate to the devil's advocate is that now they know how much the Saudis are willing to pay for those tickets, that when it comes back, they're gonna up the price just a bit more because they know the potential there.
Well, but here's the thing, Ron. I agree with you, but here's the thing. So they've already said that they want to up tickets again to American shows, which is already super expensive, right?
Yeah.
WrestlePalooza didn't sell that well. As of last week, they had to cut ticket prices. I don't think they cut them in half, but they at least cut a quarter of the price off, right?
Wait,
because they wanted
to tell me that the show that they just apparated into existence, that has no real build-up and is happening on the same day as another large wrestling promotion show, you're telling me that one didn't sell well?
Shocking, right, Ace? Shocking.
Here's
the thing is, if I'm AEW, I am spending this year just great product, right? Next year, once WrestleMania ends, I am doing so much advertising on, hey, have you seen AEW? AEW's over here. AEW's this other corporate. Hey, do you know how low our ticket prices are? AEW, I would do it because come 2027, there's no WrestleMania in the American market. It's happening, but it's not in the American market. Dude, if I'm AEW, I'm going to either New Orleans or Indianapolis, where they were supposed to get a WrestleMania. And the week of WrestleMania, I'm calling up every indie company and be like, hey, who wants to do a wrestling week? And I would do that. I would do it. Like you just said, Ron, hey, they're in Saudi Arabia, so all their shows are in the afternoon. Guess what's free those nights? Dude, if I'm AEW, I'm taking advantage of that, and I'm going to try to use that as a, hey, we're here, they're not. And I know AEW does shows in London, blah, 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 but you know what I'm saying? Like,
but they deserve those shows.
Agreed. But I would change the narrative to that. And I would try to push so hard to do a big show in America if I'm AEW.
Heck, counter program. They want to do a show in Saudi Arabia's biggest event. I mean, make Revolution a really big deal and put it in Las Vegas.
But no, like I would, let's see, what's their show in April is Dynasty, right?
Oh, then oh my God, Dynasty would be good.
Yeah, just you're already doing Dynasty in April. Just do a bigger Dynasty and do a WrestleMania week.
Oh my God, AEW Grand Dynasty.
There you go.
WrestleMania weekend.
Yeah. Do like a special thing. Yeah, you're exactly right. Grand Dynasty. Do it and see, here's the thing is, night 2, they're going to want to put on like the main event, right? Okay, cool. Grand Dynasty, do it Saturday night. Do it Saturday night after WrestleMania, right there. Have like Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, have indie shows do stuff. Do like a little convention, because WrestleCon usually happens. Like, call up WrestleCon or call up Conrad to do another a Starcast. Yeah. Like, dude, I would do that if I'm them in a heartbeat. Because there are so many indies and there's so much of those conventions that make a lot of money those WrestleMania weekends that won't have it that year. Because I doubt if the conventions and the indie shows will go to Saudi. They may. I doubt it.
Oh, I am so excited for AEW Grand Dynasty.
Okay, Tony, we know you listen.
You heard it
We know
here.
you listen, Tony.
You heard it here. Grand Dynasty.
Grand Dynasty. AW Grand Dynasty.
We will revisit this in 2 years and be like, and hopefully we'll have monocles and top hats.
I mean, we could have monocles and top hats next week, Ron.
Yeah, but because we're rich and geniuses for thinking of Grand Dynasty.
Grand Dynasty.
Yeah.
That's how you. Ron is watching all of these modern billionaires, and Ron's like, I don't believe he has money. Where the hell is his top hat and monocle? I don't believe he has money.
I want the top hat and monocle. That's how I know that you mean business, sir.
Bill Gates comes out and they're I don't know, some tech billionaire comes out and he's like, I'm a billionaire. And Ron's like, no,
you're not.
Don't believe it. Believe it.
Where's your top hat, sir? Where's your monocle, sir?
Ron this whole time has been like, man, I don't know why y'all believe Elon Musk. He ain't no billionaire. He got no top hat or monocle. He owns Tesla. Bull crap. He doesn't own Jack. He doesn't own a top hat or monocle. Okay, well,
I love that as a great identifier.
On that note, I think we've said all we can say. This weekend's going to be crazy. Watch Wrestling Palooza on ESPN if you want to. Watch AEW. What is this one? Oh, All Out. Because you must. AEW All Out is a better card than WrestlePalooza. I said it.
I don't even know WrestlePalooza's card.
I know it has the Punk AJ Lee mixed tag match with Seth and them, and Cena and Lesnar. That's the main one I know.
To heck with it.
Yeah, I'd rather watch Hangman and Fletcher, FTR, and Edge and Christian. Let's see, Darby Allin, Moxley coffin match. Yeah, I think they're gonna have a 4-way tag title ladder match.
Oh yeah,
I'd rather watch
definitely
that.
All Out. Oh yeah. Edge and Christian, or Cope and Cage.
Yeah,
Cope and Cage.
CNC versus FTR. Drop that beat. Fucking racist, Ron!